I'll be reading from the Holy Scriptures of the United Nations Declarations on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. If you have it with you, please turn to Article 26. Quote, Indigenous peoples have the rights to the lands, territories, and resources which they have traditionally owned, occupied, or otherwise used or acquired. Mr. Speaker, if I'm not mistaken, that's all the land. That's the land under 150 private homes in Richmond. That's the land under the homes of 100,000 Kamloops residents. That's the land under your very own feet. Mr. Speaker, can the Premier point to any place in British Columbia that was not traditionally owned, occupied, used, or otherwise acquired by BC's Indigenous people?
Mr. Premier.
Thanks, Honourable Speaker. I would thank the member for the question, but it's been quite a day already with those members from One BC. Look, they have a clear position. It's obvious. It is a very unfortunate position, given the history in this place, where Indigenous people were specifically excluded from participating, from voting, displaced from lands, where they were subject to a biological attack with smallpox, where they were forced into residential schools. Many were sexually abused. Children died. To have to endure, for those members, for members in this House who are Indigenous, for people, high school kids, to be listening to the members promulgating fictions that suit their agenda in the face of the well-documented history of this province, and then to rise and to continue this attack on the work that we have to do at the same time as Indigenous people across this province are working with this government to deliver prosperity in every corner of British Columbia, to ignore those facts, that thousands of jobs that are going to be realized through these partnerships. I mean, it is a reprehensible, disgusting, appalling. I've run out of words to describe what they're trying to do. They're trying to drag us to a terrible history, drag us back, and our government is focused on pushing forward, finding a path forward. It's not easy work, but it is the only path forward for this country and for this province. We're going to do it in partnership with Indigenous people.
Member has a supplemental?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Premier and the Leader of the official opposition voted UNDRIP into law in this province in 2019. This act of betrayal didn't just surrender the province to the 204 Indigenous tribes in BC, but now American tribes want to take in on the action too. Yesterday, news broke that a tribe from Alaska is in court demanding land rights over a gold mine in northwest BC. Can you blame them, Mr. Speaker? BC is up for sale, and the asking price is $0. My question for the Premier is whether there is any Indigenous tribe that he won't give our province away to.
Mr. Premier.
Honourable Speaker, first of all, and the member knows this, we have aggressively resisted the attempts by American tribes to establish claims here in British Columbia. We will continue to do so. We will continue to do so. And the member is completely wrong when she thinks about reconciliation as a cost, because in our province, reconciliation represents, we believe, on the order of probably $100 to $150 billion in economic activity, tens of thousands of jobs, and certainty and predictability for people and businesses across the province. And these numbers are backed by companies advancing major projects in this country. The member wants to rip that up for her ideology, which is clearly anti-Indigenous, unambiguously racist. And it is incredibly problematic that we have these voices in our legislature tearing at the fabric of the agreements that we need to be prosperous and successful in this province. Those tens of thousands of jobs are not up for grabs as long as we're on this side of the House. We're going to fight for those jobs. We're going to deliver prosperity for British Columbians. We're going to do it in partnership with First Nations and those members on the House, on that side of the House. I fully support any effort to recall these members, because there is not a chance that the people who voted for them had any idea about the agenda they'd be advancing in this House.